Hi, I'm Jenni Pleavin from the Northern Ireland Assembly Communications Office, and I'm here today with Dolores Kelly, Chair of the Environment Committee. Dolores, today you're putting forward a motion in the Chamber for debate asking for members to support calls on the Minister of Environment to reinstate funding for the Northern Ireland Environment Agency. Can you tell me what's led to this call?
Well, the committee received a request through a member of the committee to have a look at the funding cuts that the department was proposing, which would have resulted in the advisory committee for Lough Neagh and indeed the one for Lower Bann to actually have to wind up their business. And we very much value the role and the work of those two organisations, not least in the way in which they're able to draw down funding from Europe specifically for that area, but also because there's a lack of there's a great deal of ambiguity around the positions of councils. On the first, we were told that councils were going to not fund the bodies, and then the department acted only and solely on that information. They did not carry out any independent review of the two advisory committees.
So what are you hoping will happen today in your debate?
Well, we're hoping that we will get support of all members of the House to have the funding reinstated, although we recognise in this tight financial climate there may well have to be reductions in overhead costs, and we've already had discussions with the advisory committees to actually produce a better budget in terms of their operating costs, and we hope that the work of the advisory committee is actually recognised as one that we would all want to see supported.
Okay. And for the committee itself, what will be your next steps?
Well, we will be wanting to see how the department actually makes decisions on some of their cuts. I mean, why should they consider that the soft targets are the non-governmental organisations? I don't think that's good enough. It wasn't based on any independent evaluation, and we will be seeking to have independent evaluations to look at best value for money and also to look at the role and the function of all of those organisations, particularly if the agency itself is not going to pick up on some of those roles, and we will also watch very carefully how the department ensures that they meet all the EU directives, particularly with the envisaged arrival of the Water Framework Directive.
Well, Dolores, thank you very much for your time, and I hope your motion goes well.
Thank you.
Thank you.